From Rusty Antenna, they say, is the monkey the AI or is the monkey the only real one? Listen here, Rusty. I am a fully certified biologically suspicious pirate monkey. The rest of this station? Yeah, that might be AI. Ha ha ha! Next message from Algorithm Inspector. They write, this whole channel feels like AI Slop. Oh, really?
Heartbeat says,
AI Slop?
good morning.
Well, let's
The
examine
chat
the
stream
evidence.
is still active.
AI wrote the code. AI made the music. AI
Message
built the
allowed.
station.
The chat stream
and
is
yet
active.
somehow I'm still the one doing the work. Explain that. Okay, next comment from Midnight Listener. They say, I turned this on for 5 minutes and now it's been an hour.
Oh, where's the mic? Hang on. Just going to go to the boot fair. So let's just have a quick look around. There's the marina behind us, the marina village. And right here, look. Spoons! This is the fabulous West Quay Wetherspoons pub, right here. Right. And then right behind it, you got the McDonald's. That's the drive-through, 24-hour-a-day McDonald's there. How's that for convenience? You've got a Pizza Hut, and then you've got a Cineplex just there. It's sort of part of the car park. And there you've got Asda, and there you've got the Asda petrol station, which is also 24 hours a day. And then right on top of this car park here, you've got the boot fair every Sunday. So, I mean, come on, man. This whole complex here, if you make the most of it, is kind of rather amazing. And I haven't made the most of it, to be honest. I've been here 6 years. And it's only since I started this YouTube channel, literally, that it's occurred to me to, hang on, trying to get used to pointing the camera in the right direction, trying to get used to, what am I talking about? YouTube channel has inspired me to get out and about and actually enjoy all of this that's going on here. While I'm having a beer out the back here, another little story, something that happened earlier that was rather nice. I've got this, or I had this keyboard, a Casio piano, full-sized, weighted keys and everything, and I bought it 4 or 5 years ago thinking it'd be a nice thing to try and learn how to play piano on board the boat during the winter months, and I maybe tried it, plugged it in about a dozen times. And no, it just wasn't coming easy enough, you know, and it was so much hassle to plug it all in every time. And it's virtually the width of this boat because it's a full-size keyboard, and it's been taking up all this space on board my boat in what should be a bedroom, but forever has been a walk-in wardrobe. That's what I've used it for. And today I started to, well, I was literally, I'll tell you this, between you and me only, I was down on the nudist beach earlier. I thought, why not? Get a bit of a tan, might as well do that. And I don't know why it occurred to me there, but it occurred to me that I could rearrange that whole space and actually make that my bedroom now, which would free up my whole living room for the pirate radio station, equipment and everything that I need now to keep it running. And I was so excited about the idea, I rushed back. Well, I didn't exactly rush back. And but by the time I got here and I'd had to throw out a whole ton of stuff. All of it had gone mouldy. mostly sort of like clothes and shoes, big bags full of shoes, all mouldy and horrible. And because it's a bedroom, it literally is designed to be a bedroom, and on the brochures, if you're selling this boat, you would say that one bedroom alone would be at least 3 berths. You could even claim it was 4. It's that big, but the thing is, it's got a low roof. So you're crawling. You have to crawl into the space. It's typical of a boat. But anyway, I tried it one time as an actual bed, and because my living room has got a big circular bed in it also, I just opted for that because it was luxury compared to trying to squeeze into that little bedroom. So I've been using it as a walk-in wardrobe the whole time, 6 years I've been on this boat. Anyway, I cleared it all out, and I've realised that actually I should have given it a second chance, because it makes a perfectly usable bedroom. Well, bed space, bunk, what would you call it? Berth. That's what they call it, isn't it? And I'm so pleased with what I've done. I bought myself a beer or two, and so later on I'll be able to show you how I've converted the cabin downstairs into like a really nice space again. What was I talking about? The piano. So I had this big piano in that space, and I gave it away to a chap who lives. You won't be able to see his boat, but I'll point you in the right direction. He lives on my side, about sort of 6 berths down from me. Very cool bloke, very cool dude, Brazilian chap. I know he's a musician. He's a singer and a guitar player. And I said, look, listen, do you want this? You can have it. And he was like chuffed to bits. I said, look, you're doing me a favour, mate. Take it.
Captain Bob, riding through the midnight rain again. Saw him walking down the Brighton road, old black coat and a heavy load, talking to strangers under neon signs, like he knew secrets hidden in time. Smile slow and light as smoke, tell some impossible wandering joke about New Orleans and Mexico, and pirate stations on the radio. People laughed, but they leaned in close, 'cause something in him felt like ghost. Of all the dreamers left behind, still searching roads they'll never find. Oh, Captain Bob, where you rolling tonight, through the carnival lights and the lost satellite skies? Oh, Captain Bob, still chasing songs in the dark, with a jukebox heart, nowhere left to hide. City once drove all night long, just to hear one perfect song, from a station drifting through the sea, like a voice calling secretly. Now the pub's all closed too soon. Everybody's staring at glowing rooms, but Bob still talks to broken souls, like the old world never let him go. And somewhere in the harbor rain, the lonely still remember his name, like an old transmission in the storm, still trying to keep somebody warm. Oh, Captain Bob, with your weather-beaten eyes and your runaway lies that somehow all fell true. Oh, Captain Bob, still drifting town to town, never slowing down till the night is through. Maybe the stories never happened, maybe they all did. Maybe he just knew people needed magic again. Oh, Captain Bob, hear the late night engines cry under black seaside skies as the radio softly glows. Oh, Captain Bob, every road you wander down turns the whole world around for the lost ones listening close.
Hello out there. Gold travels well. A pirate didn't keep his fortune locked in a chest somewhere. He wore it. Easy to hide, easy to trade, always with you. A ring of gold in the ear was sometimes worth more than a whole map of promises. So when you see an old pirate with a single gold earring, don't mistake it for fashion. That little ring might mean he crossed oceans, survived storms, and made it home when others didn't. The sea leaves its marks on a man. Some you can see, some you carry quietly. Anyway, that's enough sea lore from an old sailor tonight. The tide keeps turning, and the music's waiting.
The old port swings, it creaks and groans.
Captain Ahab's log. Fish tank. Date? Who knows. Threat level, elevated. Good evening, crew. Captain Ahab reporting from the forward observation post, otherwise known as the large rock near the heater. The situation remains tense. At approximately 700 hours, I observed Captain Bob approaching the tank, carrying what appeared to be a giant white mug. Investigation revealed coffee. For now, I remain suspicious. The bottom-dwelling operatives, the so-called dwarf catfish, continue their covert activities. They spent several hours attached to the glass, pretending to be decorations. I am not fooled. Nobody remains that still unless they are planning something. Meanwhile, the giant green surface vegetation has expanded its area of operations. One leaf moved unexpectedly this afternoon. Sabotage. A full inquiry is underway. Beyond the glass, I have witnessed strange events aboard the good ship Slop. Captain Bob appears to spend many hours speaking to invisible people while staring at glowing rectangles. Brandy remains remarkably calm, considering the obvious dangers. Ali Pasha has not moved for several days. Either he is meditating, or he is conducting surveillance. The jury remains out. Most alarming of all, a large camera was observed staring directly into my command sector. Spy activity. I conducted several aggressive patrols to make my position perfectly clear. The camera retreated. Victory. In summary, the tank is secure, the crew remain under observation, and I continue my sacred duty of protecting this vessel from threats both real and imagined. Mostly imagined. But that is exactly what makes them dangerous. Captain Ahab, signing off. Remain vigilant. Trust nobody. Especially leaves.
Modern expectations of UFO disclosure usually involve hardware. We wait for the military to reveal captured titanium hulls, reverse-engineered propulsion drives, and aerospace joysticks. However, high-level intelligence whistleblowers testifying under oath are describing accounts that reach beyond the limits of material physics and traditional engineering. Jordan Jose was a student in a public school gifted and talented education program when he was identified for a specific cognitive profile. He wasn't fast-tracked into academia, but instead pulled into a covert defense pipeline. His training focused on a radical premise. The universe is not a collection of static matter, but a substrate of awareness that can be influenced by the mind. Understanding UAP mechanics requires looking past standard aerodynamics to examine what these covert labs discovered about the human brain in the early 2000s. Jordan's track led to Baker Victory Services in upstate New York. While the public saw a mundane behavioral health center, the facility served as a secure testing ground for defense research. The researchers operated on the principle that reality is a reflexive field. They believed that if the subconscious mind accepted a task as possible, it could exert a physical effect on the environment. This chart shows the baseline for a random number generator. Uninfluenced, these devices rely on quantum probability for a perfectly balanced 50-50 distribution. When Jordan focused his intent, he pushed the data across multiple standard deviations, holding that statistical shift for hours through thought alone. The testing evolved to include Sylvia, a sentient crystalline relic. The object was unresponsive to traditional physical inputs, requiring subjects to establish a direct telepathic link to observe any change in its structure. By tracking these deviations in RNGs and relics, the military began treating human intent as a functional variable, one they believed could be integrated into hardware. This research culminated in the Prometheus system. The objective was to bridge the gap between human consciousness and UAP flight systems, allowing a pilot to command a craft through thought. To pilot these objects, Jordan split his awareness into two mental screens, a third-person view of the surroundings on the left and a first-person directional perspective on the right. By rapidly flip-flopping his focus between them, he generated physical momentum, propelling the craft forward. Technicians monitored these sessions with high-density EEGs. They were looking for specific theta and gamma spikes that occurred at the exact moment the craft responded to his intent. The long-term goal was to build a synthetic neural interface, a machine that could reproduce these exact brainwave signatures on command. Such a device would theoretically allow a standard military pilot to fly an advanced craft using a traditional controller, with the interface acting as a psychic proxy. The Prometheus system was an attempt to take a profound mental discipline and reduce it to a predictable mechanistic weapon system. This highlights a rift in the defense establishment's approach. By trying to force a consciousness-based phenomenon into a materialistic military framework, the results often turn destructive. When recovery teams target these objects with directed energy weapons, the phenomena often react with an immune response. The objects may become hostile, or in some cases, the physical connection causes the craft to calcify into stone. In contrast, non-coercive interactions centered on shared focus and observation yield benign results. When the intent is cooperative rather than tactical, the phenomena remains stable and expansive. This suggests a version of disclosure that looks very different from a government press conference or the display of physical debris. It is an account of a reality where human awareness is not a byproduct of the brain, but a force directly connected to the fabric of the environment. The true frontier for humanity may not be found in aerospace engineering, but in an inward renaissance of psychology and spiritual awareness.
Well, this will be a good test of the microphones. It's pretty gusty up here. It's the start of the Overcliff walk. Behind me is the Asda car park there and the Marina Village, and then of course the White Cliffs. Probably see those over there. We're going to head in that direction. I'm sick of looking at this Asda car park, but I'm so pleased I have it. Living here on a boat in Brighton has got a lot going for it, and the main reason is because of the facilities in the immediate vicinity of it, and the Asda and the Wetherspoons pub and all of the beautiful sort of locations just within walking distance in either direction. Brighton, of course, is only half an hour in that direction. I'll let this guy go with his dog. And I see the lifeguard people are out in their speedboat there. Look, you won't be able to see it. With a bit of luck we might see some rooks. So there's the Marina Village, what they call the Marina Village, and then behind it is where the actual boats are. That's what I call the real Marina Village, because it is kind of like a small village. There's lots of people living on boats, and you get to know people, you get to know your neighbours. Mostly good, not all good, but mostly good. So the facilities are very, very good here. But it is one of the biggest marinas in Europe, apparently. I didn't know that. Initially, you kind of just take it all for granted, don't you? But it's one of the biggest, and it's probably one of the more expensive ones as well. for that reason, because of the facilities you get here. And if you've got a nice enough boat, living on a boat can be a good option, especially in Brighton, because of the cost of renting anywhere. I mean, forget buying a house, or well, a flat. Forget buying a flat. It's not, that just isn't going to happen anymore. You have to inherit one. It's the only way you'll ever get a house in the southeast of England, is to inherit it. Living on a boat is about half the cost of what it would cost you to rent just a small flat. Literally just a small flat, nothing, you know, a one bed. Living on a boat the size of my boat, it's about half of that cost, because of course you have to pay mooring fees, monthly mooring fees. Now that's why I do it. I quit my job just after COVID. There was a family tragedy. I quit my job, and I'd already bought the boat, and the plan was to spend a couple of years as a kind of a recluse working on a software project that I'd been working on for 10 years. But then COVID happened, and then the tragedy in the family happened, and I ended up becoming a part-time carer for my mum, who's now in her 90s. And so I ended up essentially without a job and living on a boat. So that's a little bit of the backstory. Of course, there's a lot more to it than just that, but that's I guess you could say that's a little bit of a teaser for what else I have to say in the future. Okay.
Come on home, children. The signal's still strong. Amen.
Lifeguard Beach. So here it is, folks. Welcome to Brighton Beach. Miles and miles of pebbles. There's the breakwater, Brighton Marina. We'll just go a little way down here, just because it's so peaceful. Gives me a chance to collect my thoughts. I'm not normally up this early in the morning, by the way, but I wanted to test the Steadicam footage with the two little fuzzball microphones I've got attached here. One on my jumper, the neck of my jumper, this one here, and then there's another one on the actual camera for sort of ambience. And obviously coming out this early, it's a great opportunity. And it's what, 10 minutes from my boat. And to be honest, I don't do this that often. Like, I mean, come to the beach like right here where the waves are breaking. It's bizarre, isn't it? But once you've been here like I have 30 years, of course it just becomes somewhat, well, it loses its novelty. It's what happens. And every now and again it's nice to refine the novelty of it, re-experience it, I should say. And having this YouTube channel has done that for me. For which I'm grateful. Unexpected. Wasn't what I had in mind. I don't want to get my feet wet, not this early in the morning. Anyway, that looks like it's working pretty well. Okay, now we've arrived. You see the old pier in the far distance that got burnt down multiple times. Let's see if we can, there's sand here, look. See, proof, there is some sand on Brighton Beach under all of the pebbles. It's a mountain of pebbles there though. But so this spot here, when the tide's fully out on a late evening, summer solstice evening, can be really quite fabulous. In fact, obviously I'll come down here if that occurs in the next few days. You know, you can have a full moon in the background and sand going out like all the way to almost where the end of the pier is there. So let's do a 360 for you. Of course, I got a little sharp pebble in my shoe. Isn't that always the way? Takes about an hour to get here from the marina if I'm walking along the pebbles, because it's hard work and slow. But it's a nice walk actually. I shall be doing more of that as I start doing more of this. And I just wanted to show you this view here. Whoa, it's hard on the knees. This view here. We'll get closer to the pier. See, the lifeguard's telling that lady with her daughter to stick between the flags. You see. What happened was that there was a disaster here a few weeks back. 3 young girls, all sisters, died. They drowned and made the headlines, of course. And sadly, what happens is that people are not familiar with the way Brighton Beach works. You see the drop off there, right? If the tide's high and you don't know Brighton Beach, and you go running in and you're right where that drop off is, you've got no chance at all of getting back out again. So one must have gone in, one sister, then another one to try and save her, and then finally the last one, and they all washed up on the beach very close to where the marina is. Really tragic. But look, you can see the problem. You see the drop off there with the stones? You try scrambling up that, right? Even when the sea and the tide is way out. See how hard that is. Now can you imagine doing that when it's like slightly rough, or just not even rough at all, basically, just like it is now, but a high tide. The Brighton Pier looks quite spectacular from this angle. Oh, we can't see the other one now. Hang on. Maybe if I step onto the sand a little bit. We've lost view of it, but I'll keep going until... There, it's popping back into view now. Oh, sorry. Lost control.
And everything gotta come with you. Ain't everything gotta come with you. Set it down. Right there. Right there. New Year don't need all that weight. New Year don't need all that weight. Let it run. Let it breathe. Keep the light on. We'll keep the light on. That time again. You don't hear a bell. You just feel it shift. You've been carrying things a long time. Some of them ain't even yours no more. Old conversations, old worries, old nights that don't need replaying. Listen, ain't nobody checking your bags tonight. You don't gotta bring all that with you. Some weight was only meant for the road behind you. Leave it right here at the doorway. Let the year take what it came with. If it didn't love you back, you don't owe it a thing. You're still breathing, heart still keeping time. That's proof enough you made it through. Everything else, optional. A new year ain't a restart. It's just a little more room. Room to walk lighter, room to move slower, room to choose better when you're ready. So leave it right here at the doorway. All the might have beens and almost two. Step on through easy. The night's still warm for you. Yeah. Take your time now. Nothing chasing you. The door stays open. And the signal still got your name on it. Hate your tune. Nothing chasing you. The door stays open. And the signal still got your name on it. right now. If you're hearing this, it's late, and somebody's got to stay on watch. They call him Captain Bob, voice steady like a streetlight buzz, talking folks through the long hours when the night don't wanna let go. He don't dress it up, he don't promise gold, he just tells it straight. Captain Bob keeps the signal strong, through the static, through the doubt, through the cold. If you're tuned in right now, believe me, you're still standing. Yeah. Hold fast. The line's still open. Yeah. All right now. If you're listening this late, you already know somebody's got to stay awake and hold the line. They call him Captain Bob, voice low like the streetlights humming, talking folks through tired nights when hope feels just out of reach. He ain't selling dreams, he ain't preaching loud, he's just right there with you. Captain Bob keeps the signal warm, through the static, through the doubt, through the cold. If you hear him now, you're not alone. No, you're not alone. All right, take it easy now. The signal's still breathing.
Oh, this is a mess.
Hold on, I'll get it.
Just hold the light steady.
Every voice leaves an echo, and this one's eternal.
It's that time again. You don't hear a bell, you just feel it shift. You've been carrying things a long time, some of 'em ain't even yours no more. Old conversations, old worries, old nights that don't need replaying. Listen, ain't nobody checking your bags tonight. You don't gotta bring all that with you. Some weight was only meant for the road behind you. Leave it right here at the doorway. Let the year take what it came with. If it didn't love you back, you don't owe it a thing. You still breathing, heart still keeping time. That's proof enough you made it through. Everything else, optional. A new year and a restart. It's just a little more room. Room to walk lighter. Room to move slower. Room to choose better when you're ready. Oh, so leave it right here at the doorway. Although might have been's an almost two. Step on through easy. The night's still warm for you. Yeah. Take your time now. Nothing chasing you. The door stays open, and the signal still got your name on it.
Yeah. Another year just eased on by. I seen the days come heavy. I seen the nights run long. Carried things I should have dropped just to prove I was strong. But strength ain't what you drag along. It's knowing what to lay down. Some things did what they came to do. Ain't no shame in letting them rest. So I'm stepping light into the morning, not looking back like I used to do.